Toby Goodman is a normal boy living in the ordinary world. In his world, comic books and comic book heroes are just fiction. The world is totally normal. Toby is a huge fan of Marvel and he often reads their comics. One of his favorite series from Marvel is the Secret Wars storyline. Toby spends most of his time reading Secret Wars and trying to escape the reality of his boring life. His parents are divorced, so his personal life is a total mess. When he goes to school, he gets bullied and his classmates do not care about him at all. Toby does not have any friends and he spends most time in school totally alone. One day, Toby's father Jerry comes to pick him up from school. The two are walking down the street and talking about life and the situation in Toby's school. Toby is very reclusive and he does not want to talk a lot. While walking together, Toby notices something very scary in a nearby house. He thinks that he sees Red Skull in the window of the house. Red Skull is a major Marvel villain and Toby gets super scared. Still, this should not be happening as Marvel characters are not real in this world. Toby does not want to share this with anyone as he knows that nobody will believe him and they will just make fun of him. Toby tries to remain calm and continue his normal life. Then things get more strange. While watching the TV, Toby sees the vulture on the television flying. Toby does not know what is happening, but he decides to explore that house where he saw Red Skull. He enters the house and there he finds something even more crazy. The Mole Man and Dr. Doom are inside the house and they are talking about plans to take over the world. Dr. Doom realizes that Toby is there and he sends his soldiers to capture the small boy. Toby is now super afraid and he is running for his life. Suddenly, he runs into the Hulk. Toby is now totally freaking out. He just met the Hulk in the real world. The Hulk explains that his mind is currently controlled by Bruce Banner, so he's totally calm. Hulk explains that he has arrived into the strange world, but he does not know why or how. Suddenly, the mighty Juggernaut arrives and starts to attack the Hulk. A giant battle breaks out between the two titans. Toby is super scared and he runs away as the two superhumans start to destroy everything around them. In the meantime, Jerry goes to visit Clyde Wincham. He is a man that has been in a coma for many years and he lives in the house where Red Skull and Dr. Doom were spotted by Toby. Jerry and Clyde have been friends since they were kids. Jerry now likes to visit his friend even if he's very sick. Suddenly, Toby arrives and tries to explain to his father that Hulk is real and is fighting a supervillain. His father tells Toby to not come to this house anymore and that nobody will believe him. It's better to leave it alone. Toby does not understand anything that is happening. Toby goes back to his home. There, his mother and stepfather wait for him. His stepfather has gotten a new job in England and they will soon have to move away. In that moment, Toby sees Electro, Sandman, and other supervillains attacking people nearby. Sandman and Electro attack the nurse that is taking care of Wincham. Chaos starts everywhere as more supervillains enter this normal world. There is destruction everywhere. Toby and his father Jerry try to escape with a van. People all around the city are running away from the destruction. Toby and his father are then attacked by the lizard and they barely escape. Now there is panic everywhere. Supervillains from the entire Marvel Comics universe enter the real world. There are villains like Abomination, Mandarin, MODOK, and many others. The armies had to get involved to get everyone to safety from the villains. Toby realizes that he's the only one who can solve this issue and he has to get some help. While everyone is telling him to leave as the city is under attack, he goes back to the Wincham house. There, he finds a magical portal. This portal leads into the Marvel universe. It seems that this normal Earth is just one of many universes. One of the Marvel villains called the Trapster starts to attack Toby. Toby has no choice but to jump through the portal. He is then transported to a very different New York City. Toby now realizes that he is in the Marvel universe. He starts to scream for the Avengers to come and help him. The Trapster followed Toby through the portal and is now chasing him around. Toby starts to run away from the villain and he's trying to find the Avengers' base of operations. Finally, he is able to find the Avengers mansion, but he is turned away by Jarvis the butler. Jarvis tells Toby to go and talk with the Fantastic Four if he needs help with parallel dimensions. Toby decides to go and visit the Fantastic Four to get their help. When he arrives, he is told that he has to wait in line as the team is really busy saving the world. Toby realizes that this will not work, so he goes to the Daily Bugle. There he meets Peter Parker and tries to explain this situation to him. Toby tries to tell Peter that he knows his secret. Toby by accident falls off the roof and Spider-Man saves him. In the meantime, Jerry saves his ex-wife from a monster. Suddenly, in the real world, Galactus appears and he is getting ready to consume everything. Galactus starts to destroy the city with his insane powers. Jerry tries to explain to his ex-wife that Galactus plans to eat their entire planet. The Lizard then attacks them once more. It seems that Lizard knows about Jerry Goodman for some reason. Dr. Octopus is also here and he attacks Jerry. Suddenly, Captain America throws his shield. It seems that Toby has returned from the Marvel Universe and he has brought the Avengers with him. Toby goes to meet with his parents while the Avengers fight all the villains. Toby is glad that his parents are safe. We then see the past, over 20 years ago in the Wincham house. Jerry and Clyde were playing along and Clyde's father died. Clyde's mother blamed Jerry for that and for many people getting hypnotized. Clyde then confessed that he had mutant powers. It seems that he was the first mutant in this normal world. His mother was furious and hit him with a stick. Clyde then fell into a coma. He loved comics, and when they were taken from him, he started to summon supervillains like Red Skull and Galactus. Red Skull actually shoots Jerry. Clyde then screamed and sent back the villains into their original universe. Captain America then appeared and took Clyde into the Marvel Universe. In the future, we see that Toby is the author. With his creative power, Toby ensures that his father didn't die earlier. Instead, Toby admits him to a hospital in the Marvel Universe, where he scores a date with his childhood crush, Nurse Jane Foster. Jerry recollects how things turned out, thanks to his son. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.